I haven't seen. nasty ride later. Oh man, I see Deese Modes in the house. Ryan Deese in the house. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The pros are making their appearance, even though they don't ride. Without sponsors and events. feeling really good with that stand-up first pass, capping it with the switch from big. Oh, man, he's going for that revert spin action, possibly 720. Unfortunately goes down, but that's all good. He's still got one fall and plenty of shred space available. Oh, man, there's going to be some stoked people. I'm looking at the winners of the amateur male skim and amateur male surf in my hands. I'll be reading those off in just a moment. But first, we're going to finish watching Brian Heaton throw down here on his second pass. Brian back up and going, boat in motion. Looks like he's coming out riding that board in the revert position. He went down on that revert spin just a moment ago. Let's see if he goes right back for it. There it is, spinning it around 360 degrees, revert style, front side, 180, now riding switch. Maybe go for that switch from big one more time. Half cabin and around 540 degrees. That final buoy's creeping in quick. He's loading up. 180 shove. Oh, unfortunately not able to get his feet on. But what a great start here in the Masters. Brian Heaton throwing down. All right, while that boat is getting our next Masters rider, I'm going to rattle off the top three for the amateur male surf. Hopefully you're all ready. That's right. I'm about to tell you the number 1, 2, 3 of the amateur male surf. Taking home the number 3, J. Rob Terry. Number 2, John Brine. And number 1, Afton Bank. Congratulations, gentlemen. Your results will be posted up in the registration booth. I also have the amateur male skim. Wow, man, this could not have been easy to judge. These guys absolutely threw down. Taking home the number 3 spot with that luscious long hair, Jackson Gardner. Number 2, Afton Bank. And number 1, this guy absolutely throwing down along with the other 2. That could not have been easy. Whit Schroesmeyer. Congratulations, gentlemen. Results will be posted up in the registration booth right now. Thank you, Trevor Grinlin, on top of the scoring. Like that. Boom, boom, boom. Our next rider getting ready to shred, Mr. Sean Breedlove. All right, that Malibu getting in place. I see that same Bonnie Motorsports jet ski dropping our rider. That is Mr. Sean Breedlove himself, getting ready to shred here in the Masters Combined Division. Sean, one of the awesome family dads here. His son, Jake Breedlove, will be riding in the Pro Surf Division. Jake Breedlove throwing some of the biggest airs on that surfboard. He'll be riding later this afternoon. Now Dad Sean's like, you know what? I'm going to go out here and ride. I'm here anyway. Let's see what's up. Coming out of Austin, Texas, normally riding on crazy Lake Austin. Good times down there. He wants to give a shout out to Jonathan Matthews, Mr. Blue Surf, Wake Surf himself, for constant encouragement, awesome boards, and great friendship. We miss you, Jonathan. Hopefully you're watching out there in internet land. All right, he is up and going. All right, while they're getting Sean ready to go, Ryan Dees, Perry Morrison, Ashley, and those Eric Grinland start getting ready to judge in just a few moments. Right now, Sean Breedlove coming through, slashing and carving up that Malibu wake, hucking some buckets, asking for some more speed. That's right, you can ask to speed up, slow down, steeper, flatter, whatever it is. All these boats are adjustable to your rider needs. Oh, Sean just getting a little hung up on the top there. Goes down by quarterway, plenty of shred space still to go. That's right, I just rattled off the amateur male skim and amateur male surf. If you want to check out the results, they are up in the registration booth right now. You will see these young gentlemen on the podium later today. Sean back up and going, coming towards that final buoy. Oh, looks like he goes for that infamous 360. Unfortunately, goes down. All good though. That same Bonnie Motorsports jet ski will grab him, give him another shot here on a second pass in just a moment. While he's doing that, I gotta think of some things here. I got all kinds of Liquid Force swag still to give away, including some awesome board shorts. Little swag bags. I got some. If you want some Phase 5 stickers, keychains, all kinds of goodies from Phase 5, come on over and see me. Don't be shy. All right, there's Sean Breedlove getting ready to shred on his second pass. Look at that. He's got a custom blue surf wake surf board courtesy of Jonathan Matthews. It even says Breedlove. Look at that. Beautiful board. He's asking for some wake adjustments possibly behind that at Malibu. He wants to be on top of that 1, 2, or 3 later this afternoon here at the 10th anniversary 10,000 Lakes Open. Don't forget, we got some grub up top, Locals Cafe. I'm starting to feel like a smoothie myself. Might have to run up there on the break, grab myself one. Check out Locals Cafe. Go grab some grub. We definitely need you to get their calories ready for cheering and hollering because we got the Outlaw and Pro Division coming up here shortly. Definitely do not want to miss that. This is part of the World Series of Wake Surfing, one of the qualifying events to get yourself to the World Championships later this year. First week of October down in Texas. Right now, Sean Breedlove Looks like he's coming back. They might be doing a restart on that run. Maybe that wake wasn't dialed in. We are here. Judges are there. They make the call. We just watch and talk about it. In just a moment, we'll see Sean Breedlove. Looks like he'll be getting that rerun. While he's doing that, big shout out to all our sponsors. First and foremost, Minnesota Inboards and Malibu Boats, providing our competition boat today. Excelsior Brewing, Rev Branding Industries, Waldock, Mission, Wake, Minnesota, North Shore Marina, Third Layer, Minneapolis Bouldering Project, MVP, Bill Wolfson Commercial Real Estate Surf Tech, thehouse.com, Viscous, Agenda Surf, and of course Liquid Force for all this swag I've been giving away over here. Just gave a bunch of groms some cool board shorts. Pretty cool stuff. Thank you, Liquid Force. Also, RVT, that is Ryan Taylor Visual in the house once again. Thank you, sponsors, for supporting this event, because without you, this cannot and will not happen. Always appreciate the love of all the sponsors. Check them out online or in person here on shore. Looks like we've got our audio working on our live feed. Awesome. Thank you down there, brother. If you're out there, want to give a shout out to anybody who's here at the event, riding or hanging out on shore, whatever it is, hit me on the DM, that private message, that text message, whatever it is. Let me know you're out there watching. I am Sean Cummings, a.k.a. Dollar Bill on Instagram. That's $2, $1 bill. Holding down the microphone once again, 10 years strong here at the 10,000 Lakes Open. Life goes on. Man, I can't argue with this music. I almost want to do karaoke. You're feeling it too, right? There it is. Horns to the sky. Life does go on, shredding it up out here. Beautiful Mississippi, giving us pristine conditions for our 10th anniversary. I see Sean Breedlove getting back in the water. Don't forget, we are getting ready to move on to some crazy divisions. When I say crazy, we're going to be having our Outlaw and Pros coming up here in just a moment. We've got a couple awesome masters to go, and then we'll be moving on. But right now, back in the water for a restart. This is Mr. Sean Breedlove. Oh, yeah, man, it's not. Wonder what happened with Sean. Interesting. Glad you guys caught that. That's our next rider. I'm going to have to get the 411 on what went down. But that is our next rider in the water. No, that is him. You guys are tricking me over here. Yeah, trickery. That is a restart. Larry, I recognize that board. It says Breedlove right on it. There's a nice stalled 360. That wake looking awesome right now for Sean's shredding needs. Oh, ooh, stylish, buttered around, front side 180, stalls it for days, bringing it right back around. He's looking really smooth right now here on that first pass. Right into a 360. He might have a full pull here. That final buoy's coming up. There's a big old bottom turn. Front side reverse to dolphin action. Man, I don't think I've ever seen Sean go for a reverse. That was awesome to see. Absolutely throwing down there on that first pass. Going for that reverse right at the end. Unfortunately not able to hold on to it, but all good. He's got a whole second pass coming out here in just a moment. That Malibu will flip around while he's doing that. I'm going to look at my list here, and I'm going to say... once again, we're going to need some judges here in just a moment. Ryan Dees, Perry Morrison, Ashley and Lowe's, Eric Greenland. Just start getting your ears ready, keeping your eyes open. We've got 3 masters to go, and then we'll be going right in to our Outlaw division. And ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss these Outlaw and Pros. They are definitely pushing the limits of this sport on a daily basis. You never know what you're going to see. All right, looks like Sean getting ready for his second pass here in the Masters division. He's up and going. Buoy coming in quick. It is shred time for Mr. Breedlove. Having a great first pass going down on that surface reverse. Let's see if he goes for it here on the second pass. He wants to be on that 1, 2, or 3 later this afternoon. Only time will tell. There he goes for the reverse. Can he hold on to it? Oh, man, I thought he was going to roll away this time. He spun it around perfectly, held on, and then just got sucked out the back. What a great attempt by Sean Breedlove. Question is, will he go for it again, or will he play it cautious till that final buoy? A lot of strategy comes into play here. That is for certain. A lot of these riders sometimes will get up and just go right for that banger. Other ones will hold out till right at that end. You never know what to expect. I know when people ask me, hey, Sean, do you have a run that you normally do? I would say years ago I did, but now, honestly, I just go out there and I just feel it. I just feel it, right, Afton? I just feel the fire and just roll with it. Whatever comes to me, kind of like how you are. All right, looks like Sean is opting to switch sides to the starboard. Now riding, oh man, he went heel side and just dips that nose. Unfortunately, that will do it for Sean Breedlove. Will it be enough to get on that podium? We shall find out here in just a bit. All right, I see our next rider in the water here for the Masters Division. Rope tight, boat in a motion. It's shred time. This is Mr. Mike Mergen coming out ready. He wants to be on that podium later today, also rocking that Phase 5 board. I'm curious to count how many Phase 5 boards there are here today. Mike, all of 55 years young, coming out of Lake Minnetonka. Right down the street. Been competing since 2015. Getting some board slide action. Warming up. His best trick is the 1080. There's a 3. Warming up them legs and hips. Getting that knee down. Go for a knee down. 360 little combo, showing a little steez in his riding ability. Judges like seeing the little variety put to these tricks. There's a stall 3-7. Can he hold on to it? Oh man, he might have been wanting to go for that 10, not sure. Either way, he's looking really comfortable. He's only about a little over halfway through the course, plenty of time to get up and shred some more. All right, looks like Mike is getting back up in his switch stance. There goes that rope. He knows that final buoy's creeping in quick. Let's see what he goes for. Carving it up in his switch stance, bringing around at 180 degrees, a.k.a. the half cab. A revert 360. Goes for the backside 180, unable to hold on to it, goes down right the buoy. Overall, not a bad first pass by Mike Mergen here in the men's Masters Combined Division. I am digging the music today, bringing me back to my high school era. I feel like we should address the part, mullets and hair bears everywhere. I know mullets are definitely making their appearance. They're all over California now. I'm seeing them here in Minnesota. It might be time to bring the mullets back. I can see who's watching. Shell Buckner, what's up? My lovely team manager, one of our World Series event coordinators and team managers. Awesome to see you out there watching, Shell. I'll be seeing you in a week. That's right. We have more than one World Series event going on here in Minnesota. We've got the Surf MN event going on next week in Alexandria. Mike Mergen getting ready for his second pass. He's opting to get back up in that switch stance one more time. Maybe he's going to go for that 1080 he was mentioning on his bio. We are going to find out here in just a moment. Rope is over, carving up and down that Malibu wake. Feeling her out on that Phase 5 board. Little switch floater. Bringing it around a 180 into revert. Can he hold on to it? Come on, buddy. Pump. There it is. He holds on to it. Riding that board to revert. There it is. Spinning around 360, 720. Holds on to it. Still right in that revert position. Right around front side 180. Now back in his switch stance, coming right across our venue here, bringing it around 360, 720. That was actually 900, excuse me. spinning around all over the place, bringing her back around front side 180. That final buoy coming in hot. What's it going to be? Goes for possibly a 5. Maybe he was going for more. Overall, what a great second pass. Here in the Masters division, Mike Mergen hoping to be on that podium later this afternoon. Looking at my list, that brings us up to our next rider here in the men's Masters combined. Women's Masters, if you have not checked in, please do so. Women's Masters, if you have not checked in, please do so. When I say Women's Masters, I'm saying Megan Christensen, Lisa Cierno, and Katie Meyer. Please check in if you have not done so. Always got to give a shout out to all our sponsors. As we see up on that screen, Agenda Surf, Bill Wolfson, Commercial Real Estate, one of your local real estate agents, Cross Point Marine, providing awesome boat hoists and lifts, Excelsior Brewing. Man, the more I say Excelsior Brewing, the more I want to go have one of their tasty beverages later this afternoon. I might have to get a delivery. Of course, good old Lord Fletcher's Old Lake Lodge. I was there already. Of course, anybody knows when Sean Cummings comes to town. Where do you find him? You find him on Lake Minnetonka at Lord Fletcher's. That is for certain. I see our next rider in the water. That is Mr. Eric Grinland. He is also one of your CWSA board members, executive board members, that is. If any of you have any questions about competition rules, guidelines, events, anything about the sport of wake surfing, feel free to walk up to Eric Grinland or myself, as yours truly is on the CWSA as well, or check out the CWSA.org for all your wake surf needs and information. Right now, Eric has that Phase 5 skimboard under his feet. How do I know? Because he always rocks that Phase 5. It's like glued to those feet. This guy definitely has a bag full of tricks, as his son Trevor Grinland is one of the pro skim riders. I'm curious why Trevor's not competing today when he's here. But then he's probably going to ask me the same thing, and I'm just going to keep talking about something else. Awesome to see Dad out there shredding it up. Awesome to have Trevor back as well. Mr. Married Man. The event was full, man. You got to talk to the organizer. Good times. Shout out to Trevor Grinland taking over the 10K Lakes event from Mr. Chris Bank. Keeping it in the family. The Lake Minnetonka, Minnesota. I'm still curious if we got any of those yummy, delicious dessert treats hanging around later today. I'm going to have to run, man, because those things are like, those are like crack. They're so delicious. All right, I see Eric getting anxious in that water. I was going to say, I know there's a cowbell around here somewhere, because when the Grinlands are around, there is definitely cowbell. And you know what they say, you can never have enough cowbell. There it is. I'm hearing it. Cowbell galore. All right, Eric Grinland up and going here in the Masters men's combined division. He is our last male rider. Then we'll be moving on to the women's. Look at the bright, colorful padding on that Phase 5 board. Here he comes through the gate. Cowbell in motion, which means it's shred time. Hucking some buckets. He goes for a little air off top, brings around board slide. Warming up to that wake. He is no stranger to that wake, as he is a Malibu owner himself. Bringing around 360 degrees with some stees. Setting up another time. There's a nice stalled ollie oop. 720. That cowbell's giving him some love. 180 shove. Oh, man. Not able to hold on that shove, but that's all good. He's still got plenty of shred space to go. Eric, another one of our great volunteers and organizers of this event and a helper of many other events. Now out there getting to enjoy his shred time. I know he's got a whole slew of tricks up his sleeve. He might just need some more cowbell. Cowbell giving him some love. All right, he is up and going. That final buoy is going to creep in quick. He's got time for 2 or 3. What will it be? You can definitely see when these riders look up, they're looking at that buoy knowing how much time they've got. There's that 180 shove in. Let's see, maybe a front side 180, maybe backside. There's a shove in, shove out. Goes to the backside, big spin. Oh man, he holds on to it. A little under rotated, but he holds on to it. Great job. Eric Grinland, I don't even know how he caught that and brought it around. Man, must just run in the jeans. Overall, great first pass by Eric Grinland. All right, that's a quick turnaround right there. Someone's feeling it. Stoke level raised. Mr. Eric Grinland coming out switch stance here for his second pass. Bringing around half cab, 180 degrees now, riding reverb, bringing it front side, 180 back to switch. He's going to rotate all over the place for us right there. Bringing it back into the revert position. Setting her up. Backside. 180. He is the 180 master. Coming down the course. Passing that halfway mark. Loading it up. Stylish frontside 180 off the lip. One of my favorite tricks to see. Showing some serious control. Not an easy maneuver to do. Setting up switch front big spin. Unfortunately not able to get it, but plenty of time and space for him to pull it off again. Let's see if he goes for it one more time. Check out the replay here on the Jumbotron. Setting up switch front big. All right, Eric's back up and going. That rope's in quick. He knows that buoy's coming even faster. What's it going to be? Spinning around 360, 720. Right there at the final buoy. He gives a wave to the judges. That will do it for Mr. Eric Grinland. What a great job. One of your volunteers and co-organizers of the event, as well as your CWSA board member, keeping himself busy, busy, busy. That brings us to our next division, which is the Masters Female Combined. We have 3 lovely ladies. Then we will have a quick judge change going into our Outlaw division. And ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss the Outlaw division. I'm looking at this long list of Outlaw men, skim surf coming up, and you are definitely going to have that wow factor raised to the roof. That's right, wow factor will be raised to the roof. Speaking of that, Ryan Deese shredding it up on the one wheel, getting warmed up for his shred session later this afternoon in the men's pro skim division. Things are heating up. It's going to get weird. Just remember, if it's not weird, it is not fun. And we definitely love to have some fun out here in Minnesota. In just a moment, we'll be back with our first rider, Megan Christensen, and the Masters Female Combined. See you in a few. All right, and just like that, we are underway with our women's Masters combined division. Megan Christensen starting it off. We've got 3 lovely ladies in this division. Then we'll be going right into our outlaw division. Megan starting it off on that Canuck board, making her way down the course, slashing, carving, going for some little ollies, hooking some buckets. Looks like she's adjusting, maybe going for that infamous 180 shove. Holds onto it, looking really smooth right here halfway through the course. Now riding that board in the revert position. Maybe going for that shove out or a spin. There's a shove out, nose plug action. Awesome to see the nose plug going in. Great job by Megan throwing that shove, going for that shove out. Down the course, still plenty of shred space available. Go for it one more time. I'm starting to feel the vibe of this music even more and more. That's right, we are on the Masters female division. 3 lovely ladies to go, and then we'll be going right into the men's outlaw, female outlaw, and the pro divisions. Ladies and gentlemen, stay glued to that cell phone, to that TV monitor, to that computer, to the shoreline, because it's about to go down right now. Megan throwing down that body varial. Can she hold on to it? She does. She's waxing on, wax off right through that final buoy. All good. She holds on to it. That counts. Smile ear to ear. Stoke level raised. Now she'll get ready for that second pass here in just a moment. Megan coming out of Hayden, Idaho. Normally rides on Hayden Lake. Been riding since 2019, competing since 2021. I am curious to see if this is her first competition. She wants to give a shout out to herself. And her best wake surf story is anytime on the boat with the family. Looks like she also is a triathlete. Wow, that is pretty impressive. Triathlete, that's more than impressive. That's intense. That's awesome. You're like, she's crazy, man. All good. Great to see her out here smiling ear to ear with that body varial on the first pass. Here she comes, riding that Canuck board revert on her second pass. She getting down low, bringing it up top, hucking some buckets in that revert position. Bringing it around front side, 180 now riding switch all the way in the back of that wake. Bringing it right back up, now riding her switch stance. Trying to get some foot placement going for her, half cabinet and around 180, 360 motion. Here she comes right in front of our beautiful venue, front side, 180 around, back into the switch stance one more time. Holding on to it. That final buoy creeping in quick on her. She got time for possibly one more thing. What's it going to be? Looks like maybe a body varial. There it is. Body varial nails it right at that final buoy. Into a shove. Stoke level raise for Megan. Great job here in the Masters. All right, our next rider sitting on the jet ski getting ready. I see our judges contemplating scores. Not easy to be judging all these riders, as this is a World Series event. They want to make sure everything is uno duno accurate as can be. Our next rider getting ready to go, Lisa Acerno. She is in the water getting ready to shred. All right, there it is. We've got a cheerleader on shore. That's Miss Nicole Hudson. I know that scream anywhere. Lisa now up and shredding, riding that board in the revert position. Let's see how well Maynard's treated her last night, because I know we definitely shared some adult bevies at that amazing place on Lake Minnetonka. There's a nice staged out front side 180 now, riding in her switch stance, getting down low, reaching for that wake, going 180, 360, 540, holding on to it, making her way halfway through the course, looking really comfortable. I'm assuming that's a Canuck board. Into a 180 shove. Oh man, doesn't quite hold on to it, but still, what a great start for Lisa here in the Women's Masters. She's coming out of San Diego, California, but she normally rides on Lake Pleasant. Began competing in 2019. Hey, nobody saw that except me, Evan. That's right. That's the only time you're probably ever going to see Evan Hudson fall down, because that boy rides a wake surfboard like it's glued to him. She wants to give a shout out to Water Sports Marine in Madera, California, for getting her into her sweet, sweet boat, as well as Bryce Wagner for teaching her the most important night of the week is wing night. Sounds like something Bryce would do. We miss you, Bryce. Not sure if you're out there watching, but you better be. All right, she's back up and going. Once again, riding in the revert stance. Let's see if she goes for that shove one more time. Oh, man, she gets the feet on it. Unfortunately, not able to ride away, but that's all good. She still has a whole second pass coming up for her in just a few moments. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are winding down our Masters division, and in just a few moments, we will do a judge change and be underway with our Outlaw divisions. Quick announcement, Michael Rowe, if you have not checked in at registration, please do so. Michael Rowe, if you are here on site or if anybody knows where he is, please head up to the registration. They are looking for you. I see more people gathering on the shoreline. That's right. You're going to want to start coming up close to this monitor up or the shoreline itself. We've got two riders left here in the Masters division. They will be going right into the Outlaw men's skim, and you do not want to take your eyes away for a split second, as these young men will blow your mind. Right now, Lisa back up and going now, riding her board in the regular position, a.k.a. tail in the back, nose in the front. She's about quarter way down the course. I'm curious to see what she's got in the tank. Maybe a shove, maybe a spin. Getting down low, spin around 360 degrees. Oh, goes down on another spin. I wonder if she might have been going for a 720 or something more. Either way, still one more fall available and about half the course to go. She wants to be on that podium. It is all out, guns out, sun's out type of thing. All right, Lisa back up and going. That final buoy coming in quick. Riding that board revert, going for that 180 shove. Oh, unfortunately, not able to get the rotation she wants. Goes down. Will it be enough to get on that podium? We shall find out shortly, as results will be tallied after each division. That'll bring us to our last rider here in the Women's Masters. Katie Meyer will be up here in just a moment. Stick around. We'll be back with Katie in just a few moments. All right, I see that boat in motion, which means our last rider for our Women's Masters is underway. That is Miss Katie Meyer, riding the goofy side, aka starboard side of that Malibu 240. Going for a little ollie in the flats. Oh, Katie holding on all the way in the back. Great job bringing her all the way back and snapping it. Having some fun behind that Malibu halfway through the course. Oh, getting some air. Big old floater. Oh, Katie goes down. That's okay. That Malibu will spin around. Give her one more chance here at that first pass. All right, Katie in motion. Looks like she's going to get up in her switch stance, showing those judges a little variation in her riding. Getting some switch carving in right before that final buoy. Not a bad start. You can still see a smile. That is a great thing. Stoke level is up there. That Malibu will get ready for her second pass in just a few moments. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, she will be our last rider in the Masters Division. We will do a quick judge change and be going right into our Outlaw Men Skim Division. I'm looking at a whole list full of great riders. You're not going to want to miss. Grab your chairs, your beverage, your snack. Start heading towards the Jumbotron or the shoreline, because you definitely do not want to miss these young riders that will be coming up in the Outlaw Division. Don't forget, we got Locals Cafe up top. I know I was eyeballing the menu just a moment ago. I'll definitely be visiting up there in just a few moments. All right, rope in hand, boat in motion. That means following right behind Miss Katie Meyer, starting off her second pass. Looks like she's opting for that switch stance one more time. All right, Katie going down there on that replay right there. She goes for that very end switch. Unfortunately, not able to get it, but all good. She's still got a little over half the course to go here on the 10th anniversary 10,000 Lakes Open. That's my creepy voice. Yep, that's that creepy one that comes out halfway through the day, because it's about to get weird. And if it's not weird, it is not fun. What's about to get weird is these gentlemen coming up after Katie, the Outlaw Men Skim Division. Definitely going to show you some weird stuff you've never heard or seen of. That is for certain. Right now, Katie Meyer up and shredding, now riding toe side. Oh, this is a great song right here. I feel like I need to... Shredding up that Malibu wake, making her way towards that final buoy. Going for that infamous 360. Can she hold on to it? Oh, man. I thought she was going to roll away with it. Well, that was an amazing attempt by Katie Meyer. Great job. And that will do it for our women's Masters Combined Division, I believe. Or maybe not. She might have one more fall. Oh, yeah. They're going to give her one more shot. I'm here, there. Nope. Looks like she's done. We're going to play the switcheroo game. We're going to swap out some judges. Take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, grab your chairs, whatever you need to sit your little tushy on, or even your flip-flops to stand on. Come in front of this Jumbotron. Come get up close to the shoreline, because in just a few moments, we'll be back with the men's Outlaw Skim Division. You do not want to miss this. Stick around. We'll see you in a few.